Alright everyone, welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we're back to do some no evidence runs here on the farmhouses. We're going to alternate between Grafton and Bleasdale. And one thing I didn't show in my previous video was this new challenge. You get a new ID card if you do the farmhouse fieldwork challenge. You just identify ghosts correctly and survive on Grafton and Bleasdale, so figured we would work toward that a little bit. My timer is a little bit smaller and it's purple now. I don't know, just thought I'd try something a little bit new for that. We have all of our stuff here, a few tier 1 here and there. It'll be nice once we have the tier 2 headgear. Yeah, we're gonna go and have a good time. I hope you enjoy. This might be a bit of a longer video. I know you guys love those. We'll see what we can do. Alright, who do we have? We have Joseph Sherman, 3 video camera captures, photo of the ghost, and then EMF. A photo of an EMF, okay. Photo of the EMF is probably easiest. I might try to go for a few perfect games this time, we'll see. We have a nice clear night here on Grafton. I love the background so much, it's so neat. The whole vibe of this map has just changed so much. Alright, so the breaker's in the storage room back there, it looks like. We still have our ghost chickens. I got a few comments talking about how these chickens are ghost chickens. Nothing in there, but we can hear them. I'm just saying, who's taking care of those chickens, guys? Alright, where are you? Give us a sign. We'll just hold down right click. Update our attempts consistently. 9.5. So I did hear in another video that some of the areas with like the outside creeping in are a little bit colder. I don't know if that's true. It's 6.6 degrees in here. Is this the ghost room? Give us a sign. We should also get a cursed possession as well. We have tarot cards right here. The tarot cards would be right there. They're not right there this time though. Yeah, I think it's out here in this area. This is cold. We'll keep that in mind. I kind of want to look around a little bit more. See if we spot the bone or anything. Give us a sign. Where are you? 11.2. 10.2. We have the rubber duck. I know I got the board last time. I don't remember where it spawned though. Oh, there's the music box. Okay. So music box spawns next to the hat in this room. Good to know. And we'll find the bone later. It's probably hidden among all the assets and whatnot on the floor somewhere. At 5.4. Yeah, it's in here. And no activity though. I think we'll just turn on that light. That's fine. We'll turn on this little lantern right here. We'll go get some more stuff. You know, maybe the purple on the timer is a little bit weird. It does feel a little bit weird, doesn't it? We're changing it back to green. Or at least like a maybe lighter green. I'm just so used to the green. I thought the purple would work, but I'll stick with that. 82% sanity, we're chilling. Alright, so we're on no evidence. We'll be grabbing salt, crucifix, and a candle. The Onryo test and the Wraith test. I'll need to come back for the camera. We can check for the mimic orbs. The Wraith can't step in salt, so if it steps through salt, we can rule out the Wraith. A lot of times, no evidence is really just a process of elimination. Okay. There we go. Put the crucifix down. Maybe where the threshold meets the entrance to that bathroom right there. We'll put a candle down. The hell was that? I think these noises are supposed to be like the whistling of the wind. Oh shit. Okay. Not a wraith. Stepped in the salt. And let's go grab a few more things. I want to grab the paramic for the Banshee Scream, photo camera for the Phantom ability, paramic, photo camera, and a video camera for the mimic orbs, of course. Now, in my last video, I had a mare trick me with its orbs. Orbs were not in the room. I've heard a comment saying it's been happening to them too, where orbs are just not showing up in their proper location. So I'm going to be a little bit more thorough. Of course, the mimic is only like a 1 in however many ghosts chance. But I'll look around a little bit here and just kind of see. Okay, I think we'll... Ooh, door moved. Can record that. Oh, also, regarding doors, the Yuri ability, I did a little bit of research. Oh, hold on. Ooh, where's it? Where's the ghost? And then photo camera. Okay, you're not a phantom. Thank you, Ghost, for being present long enough for me to get both a video and a photo. We can rule out the phantom, because the phantom would disappear upon having a photo taken of it. And we can rule out the mimic, because the mimic would have ghost orbs, even on no evidence. Now, what I was going to say regarding the Yuri is all ghosts can fully close doors now, but the Yuri does it in a slower animation. And also, if a ghost slightly opens a door or slightly closes a door, it's not a Yuri. The Yuri can't do that. Now, don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. That's just what I've heard. So, I'm still learning. I'm still learning. If I'm wrong, you'll have to forgive me. Let's hold out the paramic for a little bit. Oh, the candle is off now. Damn it. Oop. Object moved. I could probably get the candle being blown out as well. Probably not shade interacting in the same room. Shade can't interact in the same room as you. Now, I have had buggy shades before that have done that. Fire extinguished. Is there a hiding spot nearby? I need to be careful about this. I'm so busy getting media. I need to kind of find where I can run to. Bro, the noises are so good. I love them. Love them so much. The wind whistling is kind of weird at first. I didn't know what it was. Okay, hiding spot right here. Perfect. So we can hide behind that mattress. What was that? Are you still in here, Ghost? I need to know. 2.6. Ooh. So it's not an Oni. The Oni can't do the airball event. 9.5 in here. 8.9. Did it turn off? No, the breaker's still on. Yeah, it's still on. I'll just leave those two lights on. I think that'll be good. Kind of preserve our sanity at least a little bit. If you stand in the light, your sanity won't drain, literally at all. Okay, before I relight that candle, I want to go get the other two candles. That way if it's an Onryo, we can... the ghost can't hear me. Once we get those other two candles, we can more reasonably do that test. The ghost is hunting right now, though. Well, I can rule out the extremely fast and slow ghosts. I need to know what it hunted at as well. I know my filter doesn't do this too much justice. Is it done? Darn it, there's no light switch in here. Okay, we're good. Let's go see what it tried to hunt at. Okay, so it hunted well within hunting range of a normal ghost. Most of the ghosts in the game can hunt at 50 sanity, well below that, so go ahead and restore it a little bit. We just need a photo of the EMF reader and we're good. Or an EMF reading, rather. We'll grab the remaining 2 candles that we need. And I forgot to drop my thermo, but that's okay. I was in the middle of checking temperatures the ghost hunted. Okay, we'll do that. There we go. So if the ghost blows out 3 candles in succession and immediately hunts afterward, it's most likely an Onryo. It doesn't always initiate a hunt after doing so, but it can hunt at any sanity, the Onryo, if it does that. Oh yeah, let me get my photo of the EMF. Here we go. It's gonna hunt. 3 candles. Nope. Okay. How's our media looking? We only need 1 more video, 3 more photos. Oh, you know what? We can go get a photo of the music box. Hello. Okay. Well, you're not a phantom. You already knew that. My sanity's probably getting destroyed right now. I just want to make sure my crucifix and whatnot is closer to where I saw the ghost. Damn it. I need to check my sanity again. That event probably drained it quite a bit. It seemed a little bit fast. Could be twins. Just maybe. Okay, it's done hunting. It didn't use the crucifix. That's really annoying. Oh, it turned off the breaker. It's not a djinn. Okay, well, my filter isn't doing this too much justice. Let's head back to the truck and kind of gather our thoughts a little bit. Yeah, my sanity is being drained quite a bit. Maybe I bring the other crucifix? Restore my sanity, bring the other crucifix, and... I didn't get a chance to drop my stuff. I keep forgetting to do that. Oh, the joy. Really joy. Let's get these lights on. Let's get the breaker back on. That's what we needed to do. Bam, here we go. Alright, so I need to check temps. That's what I need to do. Where is this thing? Where is it coming from? 1 degrees in here. Is this all considered the same room? 4 degrees. I think it swapped. Maybe not. It all depends on whether these are 2 separate rooms. It's kind of in this whole area still. Let me move this crucifix kind of... maybe in here? Over here? That works. Put a candle next to it. All I need to see is if it tries to hunt without first blowing out the candle. We'll move this one further this way. And I think that should be enough coverage. and we'll save that candle. Alright. Okay, probably not Yuri then, if I'm remembering correctly. Okay, that's the shadow ghost model. Okay, you're not an Onryo because you didn't blow out the candle first. It's hunting at 50, trying to hunt at 50. A mare can't hunt until 40 sanity in the light, and the light was on in the room where it used the crucifix, so I'm pretty sure this isn't a mare. I'm gonna stick to my guns on that one. I think it's time we bring in some incense and a sound recorder. Okay. Ooh. Bro, you turned off the breaker again. I can't believe this. What? No, you didn't. You didn't turn off the breaker. Why can't I turn on those lights then? You smashed the lights? Is that what happened? Damn it, Ghost. Now, what crucifix did you use? You used that one. And you have used that one. I could probably get a photo of that, to be honest. Is my photo cam over here? Yes, it is. Okay. And since you used that one, I'm going to move this one over here. No! Damn it! Right when I move it. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, well, we can't get that now. Both crucifixes are used up. I need a looping spot ASAP. We might just loop around that right there, and then run straight over to the mattress hiding spot. Is there anywhere else that I could potentially loop? This was the looping spot before they updated Grafton. Here we go. Normal blink. I think that's just normal speed. Timer started. You're not a Hantu. You can't be a Hantu. It would have a varying speed depending on the temperature, and we would have noticed that. Did it just turn off the breaker? I should probably check my sanity as well. Oh, you're done. Okay. No, you can't come out here, man. I just need another incense and that's it. At this point, it's just coming down to the, like, hunt ghosts, pretty much. So it's been 1 minute. If it's a demon, it can hunt. Gotta get into the building first, though. Of course, most ghosts in the game can hunt after 1 minute and 30 of being smudged. The spirit takes 3 minutes, and then the demon takes 1 minute. Some ghosts can just be stubborn and take upwards of 3 minutes to hunt again if they want to. I've had that happen in rare occasions. It's been 1:30. Which is why I typically do the test a few times. My sanity was at 0, so if it's a Moroi, it would be incredibly fast. I highly doubt it's a Moroi. Here we go. Yeah, you're not Moroi. You hunted before 3 minutes, so you're not a spirit. Timer's going. Not a Moroi. Probably not Raichu. It would have sped up around my electronics in that room, and I would have heard that. And with the amount of time I've spent in the ghost room, I feel like it would be a little bit slower, because that they ages over time if you spend a lot of time in the ghost room. I think it ages like every 2 minutes or so that you spend in the ghost room. I'm going to roulette that they, and the hunt duration is medium, so it should be done. Okay. We can leave this light on, though. Oh, we can just use this this looping spot. Okay, well this is convenient. How could I forget about the old reliable kitchen counter? Oh, and then while I'm waiting out here, let me hold out my paramic. Get some windy noises. It's heckin' windy in here, guys. Not a spirit. Forgot to cross that out. We're gonna know pretty quickly if this is a yokai. There's the bone. Okay, not a yokai. Not an obake. That's 2 ghosts ruled out. I should have smudged it again, so I can test for the demon again. Unlikely it's a demon, but I always like to do the test a few times to be sure. Poltergeist, it wasn't really chucking things that far. It would be flinging all of this everywhere, wouldn't it? Let's put some stuff on the table here and see if it tosses it really far. Not a myling. I hear its footsteps even when my flashlight isn't flickering. Gonna come over here, man? I'm going the wrong way. Maybe it is a yokai? And it was just convenient that it found me the first time. Ooh, hello there. I don't like how you evented right next to me there. Don't you hunt from that spot. Oh, you're doing a lot of singing events. I'm getting so many little windy leaf bushy ruffles in the distance. Getting some windy noises. Luckily we do have a 2-second grace period, so I'm not too worried about the ghost spawning on top of me. Here we go. I need to smudge this again. Come over here, please. Yeah, you're not a yokai. You're not a poltergeist. You're probably not twins either. It's coming down to the wire here. You know what? I could also use the sound recorder to listen for the banshee scream, potentially. Obviously the paramic is more reliable, but this might help with our perfect investigation. Okay. You got some ghosts laughing. Alright, I doubt this thing is a demon. It didn't hunt before 1:30. Go grab an incense. I still have 2 sanity pills that we could use. I'll save those for if we identify the ghost and we need a bit of extra time to like get some media or something. Although with 25% restoration, it's just gonna bring me up to 50 anyway, so I don't know if that's gonna do too much. Yuri Goryo. Are you still in here? 1.8. You have not changed rooms whatsoever, ghost. Are you a Goryo? In here it's 9.3. In here it's 10.1. This might just be a Goryo. Got it. Very nice. We need 1 more of each. Oh, I could probably record the ghost hunting. Oh wait, hold on. Nice, that's all the sounds we need. And I never did get a picture of the music box. I'll need to go do that. That'll be the last photo I get. We're so close to a perfect game here. There's like leaves coming in and piling up on the counter here. The attention to detail is nuts. I think it's hunting. Started my timer. Nice, we just need a photo. I kind of just need to chill, maybe see if it's a banshee. I'm leaning banshee Goryo. You're done. Okay. The light. There was a light switch right there I could have used the first time. Yeah, I mean, this is just a Goryo. By this point, it would have swapped rooms. Hunted after 1:30. So I might go grab a photo camera, take a picture of the music box, and then be good to go. We're good. We are good. Now, where's my photo cam? I don't know where I dropped it. Hold on to this. Yeah, I don't know where my photo camera is. I might just go grab a new one. Warped, it's right in front of you. Oh, there it is. Hey, I found it. Luckily the filter does this area a little bit justice. Okay, let's go get a picture of the music box ASAP. Bam. That is all the media. We got the bone, we got the objectives. I'm still a little on the fence about the ghost though. Let me head back to the truck though. I mainly just want to make sure I rule out the banshee and the twins. I don't think it's a Yuri. Oh wait, I don't have any incense. Shoot. I mean, that looping spot is close enough to the hiding spot to where I don't think it's too big of a deal. And besides, we have a 2-second grace period, so we should be fine. I'm gonna hold out my paramic as well so that I can definitively know whether the footsteps are twins or not. The twins sometimes trip me up, man. That's why I haven't ruled it out. And also, if it were a mimic at this point, it would have swapped abilities. Would have definitely swapped abilities by now. Yeah, I mean, that's just normal speed. It's not twins. There's no way it's twins. Yep, it's done. Alright, let's take the guess of Goryo. And let's skedaddle. Skedaddle back to the lobby. A successful, perfect, no evidence run here on Grafton. Very happy with that. How much did we get for that hunting ghost? Oh, $20. My goodness. You record a hunting ghost, you get quite a bit. $10 value on the burned crucifix. We got all the sounds as well. Very nice. Yep. Of course it was a Goryo. First run of the day. That's so annoying. We got 4,000. My goodness, 4,000. Tier 3 dots. We don't need that for this. Can I go ahead and get the tier 2 head cam though? No, it's 10k. I don't have enough yet. Alright, let's go to Bleasdale now and see what we can do here. So it looks like we have the breaker up in the attic stairwell. Good to know. Bring all of this stuff. Okay, we got a tough one on our hands. Katiana Lancaster, motion sensor, crucifix, and then ghost event. So I might head upstairs first, go get the breaker on. Bro, the difference from Grafton is just night and day. My goodness. Before, they looked exactly the same pretty much in terms of like textures and assets, but oh my gosh, I'm so happy with how the devs are making each map so unique. Breaker's on. So I think the mirror spawns over here. No mirror. The voodoo doll I know spawns in here. That's for sure. And no voodoo doll. Okay. Give us a sign. Where are you? You know, I feel like a paramic might be beneficial for this map. I don't know. Do we have the Harry Potter cupboard hiding spot? We do. Give us a sign. Where are you? I think we know where the ghost is, guys. I think we know where the ghost is. 5.7. The ghost is in here. The reason I knew is because it tripped off that motion sensor light. Alright, I might as well drop my flashlight facing kind of this way. And I'll turn this on. Oh gosh, the filter doesn't do any justice. Okay, there we go. Now we can find our way back pretty easily. Alright, that was a very quick find for the ghost. Didn't even need a curse possession. Look at us. Look at us. We'll just start with the easy test. Wraith with the salts, Mimic with the orbs, and then we'll bring a crucifix. Luckily that patio is pretty small, so the crucifix should be able to cover the whole area. We should have no problems here. All I need is just an easy to identify ghost ability. I ain't about dealing with Gorios, man. Not about that life. Put this down right in the middle of the table here. I think that should work. Let's get our saltage going. That is optimal salt placement. Not a wraith. Stepped in the salts. Any ghost orbs? Let me turn off this light. I just want to check in here. Okay. I don't see any ghost orbs, so. And I feel like in rooms as clear as this, we would get them pretty quickly. So I'm gonna roulette the Mimic. We got one video capture so far. Now let's go get some other stuff like our candles, maybe a paramic. So the ghost swapping rooms is set to medium. I might bring another crucifix as well, just in case it swaps to a nearby room. Bring paramic, candle, and a crucifix. I'll need to come back for the photo camera. We can test for the phantom that way. But the phantom isn't too big of a deal, especially if you get a hunt. I'll put this in. I wonder if that would just work like it is. Can I light these? Oh, I can't light these. Where would it theoretically swap to? Right, that's the question. It could swap to in here, or it could swap over to this area. I don't even know if this can be a ghost room, so I would put my bets on it spawning in here, maybe. It's still in here, right? 4.7 as opposed to 13. Yeah, you're still in here. 6.7 in here, though. Is it cold over here as well? It might just be because it's outside. 4.8, 3.9. Yeah. This is definitely the ghost room. I think those areas are just cold because it's outdoors. But let's wait for a moment and give the paramic a bit of time and see if it gives me any noises. It's tripping off the light still. Do something. And we are standing in the dark, so theoretically my sanity is draining at 200%, I think I have it set to for this custom setting. Alright, no whispers yet. So far we don't really have much to go off of. It's not really doing much. It could be a shade, not being too interactive. I'll grab a photo camera though, just in case it does want to event. We have our 2 crucifixes. I might as well bring 2 extra candles. My sanity hasn't drained too much. Huh, the candle. It's burning out. There we go. You know, maybe it would be beneficial to have the breaker off, just so that I can actually get some activity going. My sanity isn't draining too much. The one time I actually need my sanity to drain. Let's go get the breaker off, and then I might also quickly run to the truck and grab a motion sensor. Let's turn off the breaker. No tarot cards. Darn. It was worth checking. It was worth checking. Alright, and I'll just quickly drop my flashlight and we'll go get the motion sensor that we need. I might grab 2. I just want to know kind of when it's walking in and out of the ghost room. Grab 2 of these. And then maybe an incense. Yeah, I think we're good. Sanity still is 76. It's drained about 10% since the last time we were at the truck. Okay, my filter does a little bit of justice in this area. Let's get the motion sensors down. One right in here. We'll put it maybe right there. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Maybe one right in here. Because theoretically it'd be walking around the table. So temps around here. 9.1. It's not in this room anymore. It's over here. 3 degrees. Yeah, see my breath over here. It moved. Not a Goryo. The Goryo can't change rooms. Let's move the crucifix. So it seems like this and this area are all considered like one room. I might cover a little bit of both by putting a crucifix right in here. We can also move this crucifix. Yeah, there it is. We can move this one out as well. In fact, I could have one for this area. And I could have this one for this area. And we'll move our motion sensors as well. I think that works. It's not the best position. Tripped it off. Honestly, this really just seems like a shade. It's not doing anything. It's in here. You just not trip off the motion sensor. But it's really not doing anything. Let's open this. Okay, that's hiding spot is blocked off. This ghost isn't doing anything. It's so annoying. I think this is a shade. I really think this is a shade. I'm not gonna try to get a perfect game with the shade. If the timer hits 2 minutes without the ghost doing anything, I'm leaving. Alright, we have hit 2 minutes. Let's head back to the truck and take our guess of shade. Not a single little dink or paramic or interaction. And there we have our shade. At least it was easy to identify. Alright, well, we got 2,600 from that. How much are we at now? We're at 6,500? Yeah, shades are probably easily becoming one of my least favorite ghosts just because of that. Right next to the Goryo. Let's go back to Grafton. We have Benjamin Hans. 3 unique photos, paranormal sound, and then a photo of an EMF reading. Another clear night. I've been getting good weather at least. No blood rain or anything like that. Although I would be kind of curious to try a blood moon run on here on Grafton. Hello? Oh, I didn't check where the breaker is. It's okay. There's only... Yeah, it's right here. There's only a few spots it can be anyway. Give us a sign. Where are you? So it does seem like Grafton kind of retained the same size as it was originally. With the exception of the backyard area being removed. We have the creepy mannequin room. So we know where the tarot cards spawn. Tarot cards spawn in here. Right next to the typewriter. No tarot cards. Where does the Ouija board spawn? I got it in the last video. I forget where it was. I'm pretty sure it was upstairs. And then the music box, of course, spawns back in this area. So far, temps are just hovering around like 9 to 10. No music box. You know, I feel like the Ouija board was maybe in the attic? It was. We have the Ouija board. Do I dare use it? Yes, I do. Let's drop the thermo. Yeah, let's drop the thermo. I'll bring this down next to a hiding spot and we'll use it. The good old Ouija board. The Ouija board. All reliable. So I know there is usually a hiding spot back over here. Yes, there is. Very nice. Where are you? L I V living room. Goodbye. Holy shit, is that a Diogen? Oh shit, no! Oh gosh. Hello, Mr. Dio. How are you doing this fine day? Okay, well, we know what it is. And we know where it is, too. Alright, that should make this a pretty easy investigation. So... paranormal sounds. Now that we have the ghost type, we don't need to do any tests, we just need to get media. That's pretty much it. And we can very easily get the video of the hunt. In fact, I'm not even gonna restore my sanity, because if it hunts, we're not even in that much of danger. Bring this. Oh, I need to... I'll drop my flashlight later. The reason I'm bringing a crucifix, though, is so I can get a video of the burning of the crucifix. So it said it was in the living room. Is this considered the living room? I think it is. I think it is. Got these lights on. Alright, ghost. Thank you for the recording. Now I just need you to stop hunting, bud. Whoa! Don't you be tossing plates at me. You are throwing things quite crazily. I need a video cam, or not a video cam, I need a photo cam. So let's get these lights back on so we can actually see what's going on. Holy voice crack. So we can actually see what's going on. And then grab the remaining media tools that we need. We just need a photo cam and then the sound recorder. For other media, so we have the hunting ghost. Sounds shouldn't be too bad as long as we get like a ghost event and a few whispers. The photos, we can get one of the Ouija board. I might also come back for a candle. What the hell? Lights were flickering there for a moment. Oh, it's because this is on. Let me get this on instead. This is going to be a very long sound recorded. I wonder if you can you even record like a sound. Oh, you can. Okay. It does seem like you can record the sound of a hunting ghost. Very cool. Now, where did I drop my video camera? Because we're going to need that to record this salt. I'll just hold down the record button, and that should work just fine. I need to make sure to save a photo slot for the bone as well. I don't know where the bone is. I think what we'll do is get as many media captures as we can, and then save like one slot for the bone and the cursed possession. When it comes to the videos though, we can kind of just get whatever. Okay, I can't be taking a photo of that. Darn it, stepped over the salt, but okay. Maybe I'll try the sound recorder for a little bit. I can always swap to my video camera if it steps through that salt right there. I need it to step through the salt without it being a hunt though. Wait, can I take a photo of the salt? No, I can't, that's right. Okay, this thing is hunting a ton. I can try to get a photo of it. There we go. For the ghost photo. Let me quickly go get a picture of the Ouija board. There we go. And all of my salt has been stepped through. Great. I think we're gonna go restore sanity now. I know I said we'd wait, but there's a few other things that I could potentially record. Grab a motion sensor and a candle. Grab a motion sensor, candle. We will restore our sanity. We'll grab some extra salt. So it said it was in the living room, so I'll trust it for now. I might grab my thermo and check temps to make sure. And I'll wait to put my salt down until we are sure that it's in here. Yeah, let me go get my thermo. I'm pretty sure I dropped it right up in here. Yeah, there it is. I'll quickly look around for just see if there's a bone anywhere up here. That's not a bone, that's a candle. So temps in here are 8.5 degrees. Or if the ghost is, it would be pretty cold by now. Is it in the entrance? It keeps coming from somewhere over here, right? 4.2. I'm pretty sure it's in here then. I'll wait to put down the salt until we have the video camera in hand. And we'll put the candle over here as well. And let's also get this light on. There we go. And now we just need our media stuff and we're good to go. Where's my sound recorder though? There it is. No sounds at the moment. Oh, it blew out the candle. And now we can go ahead and put down our salt. Object thrown? I don't even know what it threw, but it threw something over here. Come on, ghost, you've blown out the candle before, you can do it again. I believe in you. Okay, this ghost has turned into a shade, apparently. Also, the reason I know it's not a mimic is because I literally don't see orbs right now. And also, the mimic would have definitely swapped abilities at this point. So we got the disturbed salt. We just need 2 more videos. Fire extinguish. Need 1 more video. We could probably get a ghost event if it wants to show up at some point. Let's get this lantern on. Oh, there's the bone. I didn't even... Okay. Hey, Benjamin, I think you left your spine over here, bud. I think you left your spine over there. Here we go. Nice. Oh, I need my EMF reader as well for the objective. Can't forget about the objectives, can I? I'll pick up my crucifix as well. Maybe it'll use it at some point. So what else could I capture? We got the bone, ghost, Ouija board. For photos, we could do, of course, EMF for the objective. Sounds are not too difficult. I just need to get like a whisper or something for videos. Maybe a ghost event. We're pretty much just waiting on a ghost event and then for it to interact with something. I'm not seeing too many assets it can interact with in here though. It's just a lot of furniture. A lot of piles of furniture. Damn it, I missed it. I missed the sound. No. Did it just throw something? It did. Let me turn on my filter so you guys can see. Bam, there's our EMF photo. And now I just need the ghost event. If I can free up one slot, I can go get my flashlight and turn off the light here so that my sanity actually starts draining a little bit. Maybe then I'll be able to get a higher chance of getting a ghost event. Here we go. Oh, it's off this way. Is it gonna save that? Darn it! Oh, it did. Thank goodness. Paranormal laughing? I didn't even hear it. We'll grab our flashlight. Darn it! Oh, that was supposed to be our ghost event. No! And it evented all the way over there, too. That's a little bit unfortunate. So we got the sound. Need a photo. I could have probably taken a photo of it at that distance, and we would have been fine. I think it also swapped to here. I see my breath in here now. Maybe we'll kind of chill in here. Oh, also, I'm pretty sure these mannequins can move. That's what I heard in a recent video. These mannequins are able to kind of teleport around. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. That's just what I heard. That'd be freaky, though. Just have one up here in front of me. I just hope the dolls don't do that, though. That'd be terrifying. My goodness. I don't get easily spooked by Phasmophobia anymore, but maybe one of these days something will spook me again. Okay, through an object. This game will probably start scaring me again once we get to like Horror 2.0. But after a while of playing, you just kind of get used to all the ghost events, interactions, and you just kind of know what to expect. So, I'm not too scared of this game anymore. Also, I did fail to kind of explain. Typically, I explain ghost abilities when I identify a ghost. I think I just failed to do that for the Diogen. But the Diogen, it'll be incredibly fast from the get-go. And it'll just book it to you, no matter where you are on the map. Even if you're hiding. But once it gets close to you, it'll slow down, and it becomes the slowest ghost in the game. That's why I'm not really hiding. I'm just kind of nonchalant about it now, because I know I can loop it. And we have a 2-second grace period, so even if it hunts, we're chilling. At this point, we're just waiting on this damn ghost event. I think it's in this room. It keeps doing stuff in here. I think it swapped into here. Maybe I can say its name and make it mad. Oh, I need the paramic objective. I might as well do that. My sanity is getting down there again. I could also get a picture of the burned crucifix if it wants to use that. In fact, let me move this over here. Just in case it wants to use it. We can get these lights back on. Buy ourselves a little bit of time, prevent our sanity from draining a little bit, and then try to get this paramic objective. Give us a sign. Woo! Those are some rustling leaves out there. Yo, I like the leaves flying through. That's so dope. I love that. Oh, I can turn this light off. I left this on. Whoops. There we go. There's our paramic objective. I just need my photo cam. Oh, there's our events. Don't disappear, please. Okay, there's that. Got the photo and the video of the ghost. Very nice. Oh, it's a duplicate. Whoops. I already got the ghost. Whoops. It might have swapped again. 4.7. 4 degrees in here. Could be beneficial to grab both crucifixes. Let's go grab the other crucifix. And we shall grab this. Come on, ghost. You gotta use one of those. I'd be surprised if you didn't. Let me turn off these lights. It might help. Shadow form? Does that work? Yes, that works. So the shadow ghost form does count as a separate photo. Perfect. Well, that's a perfect game right there. We got the bone, we got all objectives, we got all the media. Crazy. All right. Yeah, it was just that shade run that we couldn't get perfect. But let's head back. There we go. Got our Diogen 4000. We should have enough to get the tier 2 headgear now. We do. Let's go ahead and unlock that. And that will help quite a lot, especially with these farmhouses. They're pretty dark. Now we go back to Bleasdale. And I think I'm gonna make this our final run. Let's see how we do. Here it is. Perfect. I'll bring a flashlight. I was debating whether or not I would because we have the tier 2 headgear now, but I'll bring a flashlight. Russell Hans, average sanity below 25, get the ghost to blow out a firelight, and escape the ghost during a hunt. Okay, I need to check with the breakers, that's fine. Oh yeah, filter, tier 2 headgear, and then the flashlight. This does quite a lot to help out. That's without the filter though. I think I'll leave the filter off for now. We should be fine. Check back here for the breaker. Back over in this room. Nope. It must be upstairs then. Give us a sign. Where are you? Okay, do we have the mirror? No mirror. No voodoo doll. I might as well go upstairs into the attic and check to see if we have the cards, but here's the breaker. Let's get that on. And now, temps should be stabilizing. Warming up. 9 degrees. No tarot cards either. Okay. Well, that is... I think that's the extent of what I remember about the cursed possession spots. The summoning circle, I think, spawns up here? I think spawns in the attic up here. I don't know. I still have yet to get an attic ghost on Grafton. That'll happen one of these days. 9.4 degrees in here. Alright. 8.6. Yeah, the devs always outdo themselves with these reworks. I think Tanglewood is up next. And Tanglewood being my favorite map, I'm a little bit worried about that. I hope they don't destroy my boy. Don't you ruin Tanglewood. Don't you do it. No, I have faith that they'll improve upon what is already there. They've certainly done a fantastic job with Grafton, so I'm not too worried. Tanglewood is just so memorable. So, and I think the devs know that, so I'm sure they'll do a good job. 10.4, 13.1, maybe it's outside again. It's gonna be colder out here anyway, just because it's outside. 10 degrees, 8.5, it could be in this room. Could very well be in this room. I also haven't spotted the bone anywhere. Is that a glove? Yeah, that's a glove. Okay. 10.3. Yeah, that room is a little bit colder. We'll keep that in mind. It wasn't colder by much, though. Give us a sign. Where are you? Do something. 13.1. Let me check upstairs one more time. Make one loop through. And then I'll go back and check that outdoor area. It's probably most likely out there. Oh! Never mind, it's in here. I don't know if I've ever gotten the ghost in here before. 3 on the EMF. Slide on. And there should be a few other light switches over here. Perfect. Let's go start on some tests. Grab salts. Our video cam. Check for Orbeez. Mimic Orbeez, and we'll grab a crucifix and a lighter. You can even see the light on in the room from out here. Hopefully we can find a good spot for this crucifix though. Can I put it inside of here? Yes, I can. I think that should work fine. I'll move this knot. Whoops. Okay, I guess I can't record that. EMF 2. You gonna step in the salt? Let's get this light off. Okay, I don't see ghost orbs. There's disturbed salt. Not a wraith. Yeah, I don't see ghost orbs. I'll quickly turn off these lights as well, just to check out here. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I don't see ghost orbs. Not a mimic. Alright. Probably not shade either. They're interacting in the same room like that. From what we saw in the previous Bleasdale run, the shade seems to be working properly, so... If it were a shade, I highly doubt it would have done what it just did as I walked in here, so... It's just a process of ruling it out now. Let's go get the crucifix and... Door moved. Object thrown. Thank you for all of the media, ghosts. My goodness. Crucifix, candles. We already have the crucifix. We just need 3 candles, that's right. My brain. Bring 3 candles, and I think we'll make a few trips, but I'll speed it up a little bit for you. There we go. We'll go ahead and put these kind of right in here. Next to our crucifix, and I think that should work just fine for the Onryo test. I'll grab a paramic for the Banshee, a photo cam for the Phantom, and also just for media. And then we can also grab a motion sensor as well for another video. And I think that'll work just fine. Just for the sake of finding the cursed possession, I might also just quickly research where the locations are. I remember where like roughly half of them are on this map. I could have sworn the monkey paw spawned in here, but I could be wrong. Anyway, let's get the motion sensor down right there. Oh, it blew out all of the candles. Come on, ghost. You gonna interact with those? Do it. Motion sensed, we got that. And we just need the firelight if it wants to do that now. You know what, maybe I'll save one for the ghost hunting. Nah, we'll just get the last one there. I'm not too worried about it. Alright, so that frees up a slot. Is it gonna try to hunt? It blew out 3 candles. Nothing, okay. Get a photo of EMF. We haven't got evented on so far. Pick up my flashlight and I'll turn off these lights as well. Maybe it'll spawn out here. Oh, what the hell? That was a mannequin. What the... You know, I was just talking about how a mannequin appearing right in front of me would be terrifying, and, well, it was. My goodness, it's terrifying. Okay, so the Ouija board spawns next to the couch down here. Might have been one of these, I don't see it though. And then the music box spawns in here. No music box. Okay, no summoning circle, so it would have to be the monkey paw, right? Let's turn these candles back on. Get the Onryo test going again. The voodoo doll would spawn next to this pillow. No voodoo doll. Turn off the breaker. Not a djinn. The djinn can't turn off the breaker. Bro, this is weird. What the heck? Like disappears behind the cabinet door. That's so freaky. It's not like teleporting, is it? Dude, what the heck is happening with this mannequin? Oh, it knocked over my candle. How dare you? Maybe I don't have cursed possessions active on this. No, I do, because I've been getting them. Here's the monkey paw. Okay, cool. We could honestly use that. We could use that to narrow down the ghost. Let's make sure my camera is next to me just in case it uses the crucifix. I want to be able to record that. And we'll kind of just chill here with the paramic and listen for the banshee. Did it move out here? Hold on. Do I have my thermo? Thermo is right here. I think it might have swapped rooms. So it's currently 6.3 in here as opposed to 2.1 out here. So it did swap out here. It's not a Goryo. The Goryo can't change rooms. Alright, we have the crucifix right in here. I just need this last oh shit. We have the Harry Potter cupboard, that's right. We can hide down there. It sounds normal speed. It's not a Dio, Revenant, or Hantu. I don't think it's twins either. Is it done? We do have the medium hunt duration, so it should be relatively quick. Yeah, it's done. Okay. Alright, what was my sanity at? Sanity was at 44. Okay, so it's well within normal hunting range. I might actually leave it like that, and we'll use an incense, try to identify it by that. We can take a look at it. A lot of these can just be identified by the hunt, so we can take a look and see. What the heck? There were 3 candles here, weren't there? Oh, I never moved this one. I think it spawned over here. Let's move this over here, and I'll save the charge on these other ones. As for a hiding spot, can I hide in any of these? I can, okay. So we have the cabinet hiding spots in here. Let's get the breaker back on as well. That way we can get some better visibility going. I think what I'll do is I'll just stand at the end of this hall and we'll kind of wait for it while I hold out my paramic if I can remember where I dropped it. That way we're simultaneously listening for the banshee scream, and then if it hunts from over there, I can just smudge it and run directly into the cabinet over there. Or even down to the Harry Potter cupboard. Okay, there's a whisper. It's right here. What the heck are you? I think that's an Oni. I could be wrong, but it seemed like it had a quick blink. Not a phantom. They would be a little bit slow by now. We would notice a different speed, but it seems just kind of like normal-ish speed. Leaning Oni. I didn't see it shapeshift. Okay, we're good. Let me go grab another incense, and we can go from there. Yeah, really leaning Oni. Maybe the blink was just tricking me, but I don't know. Grab this incense. Oni has a quick blink. The Phantom is the opposite. It has a very long break between blinks, and it's harder to see. So we know it's not a Phantom. It's been a minute, so if it's a demon, it can hunt. I'm surprised it spawned right here, though. I guess this is still considered part of the ghost room, huh? Either way, I'm not too worried because we have the grace period. Okay, we're coming up on 1 minute 30. Here we go. And was that before? No, I think that's just normal blink. Oh, no, that's an Oni for sure. 100% an Oni. I saw a very, very short break between one of its blinks, so yeah, this is almost definitely Oni. Sometimes that could be hard to spot. Also, the reason it got faster is just because it was speeding up with line of sight. Alright, there we go. I might chill in here for a moment until I get to the 25% sanity objective. And then from there I can restore my sanity and start getting the rest of this media. As far as photos, I don't really know what I'm going to get. The ghost events are probably going to be the way to go. And then sounds are pretty self-explanatory. Hey, we got the 25% sanity objective. It's out here. I just need to grab my sound recorder and restore my sanity. We should be good. There we go. That should bring it up fairly high. Should bring it up back to 100 actually. And then we'll grab the sound recorder and we should be good. We'll just kind of need to chill in the dark though to maybe increase our chances of getting an event. Come on, Ghost, I need you to give me a funky sound. Do it. I might have swapped again. I don't see my breath in here. I don't need that on me. It's currently 7.2 in here. 19.7 in there. Could be in here. Nope, never mind. 19. Oh, there's the bone. I almost forgot about that. I can get a picture of that. If I can find my photo camera. Where did I drop my photo cam, guys? There it is. Somebody left their pelvis on the floor. Might have been the ghost. Alright. So we got 3 photos now. I think a lot of these are just going to end up being ghost events and waiting around for those. Maybe I'll do a little bit more research after this and try to find out what else could be easy to get media of. Obviously EMF reading, monkey paw, or the cursed possession, and then the bone. But other than that, you kind of just gotta wait around and... Oh, it turned on a light. Oh, we know it's not a mare. It's an Oni. I don't need to be ruling out anything else. There's a sound. Paranormal talking. Did it turn on a sink? Oh wait, I can get a picture of that. Dirty water. Why is the ghost wandering all the way over? Oh, hello. Translucent ghost. I could have also got a sound of that, but photos may be a little bit more important. Yeah, this ghost is confusing me. I think it moved to this room. Move my crucifix over in here. I'll put the crucifix right over where I saw it appear. Ghost event recorded. That probably drained my sanity a bit, so I'm turning these lights on to prevent any further drain. At least until we get this last sound, because that's all we need and then we're good to go. There we go. That's all the sounds we need. Perfect. That's another perfect game. The only perfect game we didn't get was the previous Bleasdale one with the shade. That's okay. And perfect games on no evidence. It can take a while, but definitely worth it. You get quite a bit of reward for it. Our sanity was right above 50, so it was about to be in hunting range. Luckily, I turned on those lights. All right, there we go. Let's head back. There we have our Oni. 5,000. My goodness, that's a lot. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got a weekly done, that's why. Crazy. Still quite a bit, though. Earn perfect investigation on Nightmare or harder. Alright guys, well I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you enjoyed. This was another longer video. This recording ended up being like 2 hours, my goodness. I love the farmhouses and I love playing on them. We're only 5 in. I mean, these runs did take quite a bit, so I'll probably need to end up speedrunning, or we can just let that accumulate over time, but I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you to all my members for supporting my content. I appreciate all of you. I do have a Discord server. It's only accessible to members. If you become a member, you can join. And yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. So thank you again, and I will see you in the next video.